Hello, I'm Michael.
I'm Sally, and this is Wrestle MSX.
We opened the show with Jey Uso, but just as he was warming up the crowd, he was interrupted by LA Knight.
Yeah.
And he wanted to talk to Jey. After a yeah face-off, we had Carmelo Hayes having something to say about all this. But before he got to the ring, the Master of the Bank showed up, Chad Gable. As he complained about the Wyatt Six being after him, Andrade appeared, saying how dangerous the ladder match was going to be, before the final participant of the Money in the Bank match showed his face, Drew McIntyre. Drew called Andrade El Idiot, said to Gable that he felt bad for him, told Hayes you're not him, LA Knight that it's going to be no, and couldn't understand how Jey got across the border. Inevitably, all hell broke loose, with Jey and Knight standing tall as they threw McIntyre over the top rope after he'd cleared out everybody else.
We then catch up with Bayley backstage, but as she's being interviewed, Chelsea Green shows up. Green tells Bayley she's going to cash in on her when she wins Money in the Bank. And with Bayley distracted, Piper Niven blindsides her, beating her up. After the break, we see Bayley leaving Nicoldis' office. She's telling Naomi she's got herself a match later against Piper Niven.
Ring action now as the Street Profits take on Pretty Deadly. An impressive looking super duperplex on Montez Ford came to nothing in this exciting matchup. It all ended though with Ford's massive airtime splash on Wilson to get the job done and pick up the win.
Backstage, we see Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Theory not happy with Waller, but Waller soon reassures Theory, telling him that Johnny Gargano is messing with his head.
After the break, we have tag team action between Indi Hartwell and Candice LeRae and Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Excellent teamwork by Hartwell and LeRae got a couple of 2 counts on Cargill until Cargill manages to get the tag to Belair. After softening up the team of Hartwell and LeRae, Belair tags Cargill back in, and we then see a KOD on Hartwell and Jaded on LeRae at the same time, with Cargill then covering LeRae for the win.
Next up, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and of course, Cody Rhodes. Did I see Orton checking out Cody's belt?
He could have been checking out his belt, yeah. The title belt, obviously, not just one round his trousers.
In the ring, they tell us they're going to beat the hell out of the Bloodline, and that Kevin Owens' mother is not very well and in hospital.
Out next is Bayley for her match against Piper Niven. Naomi comes down with Bayley, while Chelsea Green, of course, accompanies Niven. At ringside, we see IYO SKY, and I can see this match getting a little bit out of hand. A senton bomb gets Niven a 2 count before Bayley mounts her comeback. We then catch a glimpse of Zoey Stark in the crowd, as well as Lyra Valkyria. Tiffany Stratton then makes her way down to the ring. The match then becomes a sideshow as the 6 Money in the Bank competitors go at it and begin brawling. Stratton managing to pull off the prettiest moonsault ever on the rest of her competition by climbing the top turnbuckle and then jumping to the outside, leaving them all piled up on the floor. Back in the ring, and Bayley hits Niven with the rose plant, covers her and scores the win. But just as Bayley celebrates her win, Nia Jax attacks her from behind and completely destroys her. As Jax sets Bayley up for the Annihilator, Michin runs down, kendo stick in hand, and lays into Jax. Jax soon beats a retreat and escapes up the rampway with her new bestie, Tiffany Stratton.
Final match of the night, DIY versus A-Town Down Under for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Theory gets double teamed to start with quick tags between DIY, before A-Town Down Under manage to isolate Gargano and take turns in doing him damage with quick tags of their own. Gargano, Waller and Theory eventually end up outside the ring before Theory throws Gargano back in the ring. With Gargano waning and Waller the legal man, he attempts to hit Johnny, but Gargano is too quick and dodges the punch Waller throws. Grayson inadvertently hits Theory instead, who's standing on the apron in his corner. Gargano manages to make the tag to Ciampa where they hit the Shatter Machine on Waller, but only for a 2 count. Gargano then breaks up a pin attempt on Ciampa after Waller hit him with a flipping unprettier. Project Ciampa and a meet in the middle on Waller puts him down and covered, but as the ref gets to 2 on his count, Theory puts Waller's foot on the rope, breaking the count. Gargano then locks the Gargano escape on Waller. Waller, unable to take the pain any longer, taps out and DIY become the new WWE Tag Team Champions.
We wind the show up with Solo Sikoa in a Mafia-style setting. him sitting at a table with Tama Tonga, Tangaloa and Jacob Fatu surrounding him. Solo says that Roman Reigns wasn't man enough to defend our title and shall no longer call himself the Tribal Chief, because I'm the Tribal Chief now and I'm going to take the title away from Cody Rhodes. And if Roman Reigns wants it back, he can try and take it from me. Cody Rhodes at Money in the Bank, I'm coming for you and you will acknowledge me. Mm-hmm. So that's spiced things up there, I think.
Spicy, yeah.
I think the 6-man tag is the one I'm probably looking most forward to. I mean, I don't know about you.
It's got to be both the Money in the Bank ladder matches. Like,
yeah.
They're always fun, aren't they? So many spots.
Yeah,
some
true,
big jumps.
True. I mean, think Reigns will come? No, Reigns ain't coming back. With Paul Heyman, no, he's still in hospital. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with our Money in the Bank review. And in the meantime, and if you haven't seen it yet, go check out our Money in the Bank predictions, where Sally seems to think, well, go and have a look. Once again, thank you for watching.
And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.